Welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Today we're making cream puffs. You know, those delicious French pastry treats you see in those bakeries with a light and fluffy dough and that whipped cream in the center. That's what you and I will be making. Have I made them before? No, of course not. But that's okay because we're gonna make it together. You'll see me doing it straight from scratch, you and me, because really and truly, it's all about choux pastry. It's all about you and me. It's all about all the good things and yummy things that can be. It's all about choux pastry. Do you remember when I made those delicious cacio e pepe cheese puffs? Well, that was also a choux pastry. Choux pastry is light and fluffy, and its name originates with the word choux in French, which means cabbage, because these cream puffs was kind of shaped like a cabbage. Not really, but okay. We're gonna go with it because it's mon petit chou, like they would say in French as a term of endearment. Choux pastry starts off on the stove, and this is the brilliant part about it. It has no baking soda, no baking powder, no yeast. The leavening process is through the steam that is created. The steam is first created on the stove. When you create this combination of the water and the flour and the butter together and you're heating it up and it makes it a little gelatinous, then you add the eggs in. And then the beauty is it goes to the oven for the second part of the heating process, which the eggs inside allow it to be elastic enough to expand, and the steam allows it to rise, and it creates these delicious puffs or eclairs or beignets or those cacio e pepe cheese puffs. The possibilities are endless. Let's do this. First things first, preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Second thing, get your baking sheets ready to go with some parchment paper. Medium heat. 1 cup water. 8 tablespoons unsalted butter. 3/8 teaspoon salt. Bring to a rolling boil. Turn heat off. 1 1/4 cups all-purpose flour going in all at once. Stir vigorously. Turn the heat back up to medium. Should take about a minute for it all to combine. Turn the heat off once it's following the spoon. Let cool to 5 to 10 minutes until it reaches 125 degrees. You should be able to touch it with your finger and not burn it. Quick temperature check. We're good. Finger test. Hot, but not burning my finger. Perfect. Off the stove. Add into your mixing bowl 4 eggs. Beat 1 in at a time. Beat for 2 minutes. Now that the choux pastry is ready, you have a choice. Are you gonna pipe it on to your baking sheet on that parchment paper or greased baking sheet? Or are you going to use a muffin scoop? The choice is yours. Should be about 3 to 4 tablespoons. That's what we're looking for. I'm using the pastry bag method. I will pipe it onto the baking sheets. This is the size we're looking for. I have also marked with pencil on the opposite side there so that I will know what to do. We're making a total of 12. Get a little container of water and just use your fingertips to push down the tips. In into the oven for 15 minutes, then lower the temperature to 350 degrees for another 25 minutes. No opening that oven door, no peeking. "15 minutes are up. Lower your temp to 350 degrees for another 25 minutes. No peeking. Time's up. Get a paring knife ready. We're going to poke a hole in the top of each to let the air escape so that they will hold their shape, not become soggy when we cut them open as well. Let them stay in the oven for another 5 minutes, and then out they come. Let's take them out. Let them cool until you can touch them and able to slice them in half. So we're going to add that lovely whipping cream in the middle. When it's cool enough to handle, go ahead and slice them open horizontally. So you'll have a top half and a bottom half. Just be sure to keep them together. This will make sure that they don't become soggy. So watch your fingers. Oh, look how lovely that looks. Time for the filling. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Add a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar in gradually. Teaspoon vanilla extract going in. Whip until just stiff. I'm going to fill a piping bag, but at this point you could just scoop the cream onto the cream puffs if you like. But I think it's going to be a little bit neater if I do it in a bag. Okay, let's do this. Sprinkle with some confectioner sugar. Look at what I made. Did you make it too? Then we made it. Yum, delicious. Let's taste it. All right, inspection time. Well, the choux pastry baked fantastically. Yay, thumbs up. Perhaps I shouldn't have piped it, so maybe try the muffin scoop instead. That way you just have one big mound. But I think the design looks pretty, so I'm still giving myself a thumbs up. The cream I know is good because I tasted it already. So let's take a bite of it all together. That is delicious. You get the egginess of the choux pastry, which is delicious all on its own. And then the cream with the sweetness with the sugar and a little bit of the vanilla comes through. And these are just delectable. Mon petit choux. Mwah. If I can make cream puffs for the very first time with you, you can too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check me out on Instagram. Oh, and don't forget, if you make it, let me know. I'd love to see pictures and videos. And if you have any song requests, I'm taking those too.